I was not able to get a response from John Satori, and is Mark Smith here? See none. We'll move on. The next is the 7th district, in which Jim Bladorn was the incumbent, but he too decided he would not run, as he was running for mayor, and so he said not vote. And Randy Magno, and Randy is here. Tell a little bit about what you do to keep audience all together.
My name is Randy Magno. I'm running for the 7th district. Right now, as we understand it, I'm running unopposed because my opponent is no longer running. I'm the chairman of the Washburn Neighborhood Association. My emphasis for the council is going to be on neighborhoods. In order for the city to attract businesses, in order for the city to grow, in order for the city to lower your taxes, we have to concentrate on our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods are in disrepair. Drive around and take a look. My neighborhood, the Washburn neighborhood, has about an 80% rental rate. We have landlords that refuse to take care of their buildings. We have sidewalks that aren't shoveled so people can walk on them in the wintertime. My focus is going to be on taking care of these problems. And if it means fining these people rather than sending them a letter saying you have to do it, then I'll be happy to vote for fining these people. I take care of my sidewalk, I take care of my neighbor's sidewalk when it snows. Okay? There's no reason the city of La Crosse cannot take care of their sidewalks so anybody can walk down them, or anybody in a wheelchair can roll their wheelchair down them. We need to get tougher, and we need to start thinking about neighborhoods. We need to do neighborhood impact studies whenever anybody wants to put something in a neighborhood. If you want to build a fourplex or a sixplex, or you want to put a business in a neighborhood, let's do a neighborhood impact statement. How is that going to impact your neighborhood? When the Justice Sanctions people came in with their first house that they wanted to do, they came into the Washburn Neighborhood Association, Washburn Neighborhood area. They never consulted with the Washburn Neighborhood Association. And we are probably by far the most powerful neighborhood association in the city. They just instead decided to go ahead and take a $250,000 home and put women prisoners in it. We, as you remember in the paper, were portrayed as being a lot of not in my backyard people. But our contention was not the fact that it was not in our backyard. We had a house for them. We told them we would help them find a place in our neighborhood, even though we have the highest percentage of halfway homes in the city. And they chose the north side after our neighbors came out with pitchforks and flames. But in the end, they chose the house that we had for them on 7th Street near Country Kitchen. The one we would have told them at the very beginning had they come to us and said, where do you think this house should go? How is it going to impact the neighborhood? So these are the things I'm going to bring to the council. I'm going to look at the budget when it comes out, and I'm going to read it line by line. And I'm going to be looking at how is this budget going to affect the neighborhoods. This past budget, we were very happy that the city put $100,000 in for a park for the Washburn neighborhood. Our park is Huska Park. Well, does anybody know where Huska Park is? It's next to the sewage treatment plant. Huska Park is where you find dead bodies of people who are drinking. Okay? We want a park in the middle of our neighborhood. The city put $100,000 in for a park. I will be concentrating on neighborhood issues. That is my goal on the city council. I will look at the stuff, I will vote, with the neighborhoods in mind. My constituents will be looking for, how are you going to vote for my neighborhood? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about the houses in the neighborhoods? Because as the neighborhoods go, so does the city. You can't attract businesses and people to live in your city if the housing in your city is bad. If you have crime rates that are bad, because you have transients, you have landlords that don't take care of their properties, don't care who they rent to. I'm one that advocates, ticket first and talk later. So I will be pushing for fines on people who aren't taking care of their buildings. And I also advocate fining higher for parking violations and underage drinking, and let's get some money in the city that way.